Warning. This game contains flashing lights or patterns which may trigger epileptic seizures among a small percentage of people, even those with no prior history of epilepsy or seizures. This game carries many flashing lights. You have been warned.
In the year of 2000X, that is not 20XX, a super robot named Mega Man, I'm screwing this up, was created. Dr. Light created Mega Man to stop the evil desires of Dr. Wily. I mean, this is an old game. However, after his defeat, Dr. Wily created something of his own robots to counter Mega Man. These are from like the 80s. What do you expect from this? And yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said I was going back to retro. Climbing a very big tower here. There he is. He has hair. They upgraded his ass. Welcome to Mega Man 2. One of the most well-known entries into the Mega Man saga, I guess you could say. It's a very, very well-known Mega Man game. It is most likely one of the best ones out there. Most people start on Mega Man 2. Now, personally, I started on 1 because I'm weird, but yeah, weirdly enough, this game was a part of my childhood too. I used to play the crap out of Mega Man as a kid, and while I never really beat them as a kid, I played them a lot, surprisingly. And a lot of you are probably wondering, what the hell, how old are you? Like, I was a very dorky and nerdy kid. What do you expect from me? As you saw from the very, very beginning of the episode, there are a lot of flashing lights in this game. So, for those who are sensitive to that kind of thing, be very careful when watching this game in particular, but especially on this channel, because I am not going to be lowering the brightness or anything like that because I want to show the game to its full capacity. Therefore, beware of flashing lights and other things that may induce epileptic seizures or anything else. You have been warned. So, anyways, we're starting with 2 difficulty options. Like Japan in their usual fashion, the Japanese version of this game only had 1 mode, which was difficult. The difficult version of this game is the Japanese normal version. Normal version was made easier for, well, the West, because we suck at video games, apparently. All difficult does is it doubles the defense of all the Robot Masters and most of the robots, and they're stronger against your Mega Buster and any other items that you use. Also, there's like a few enemies that change a little bit on difficult mode. We'll get into one of them that I know of, but for the sake of the LP, I am going with normal mode. Normal mode is pretty much easy, but I don't think we need to have a difficult time. Mega Man is hard as it is. So, one of the major differences from the first game is that we have 8 masters now instead of 6, which is awesome. However, balancing in this game is very terrible. And, I guess in that fact, we're going after Metal Man. The reason I was saying that the Robot Masters are very imbalanced, 4 of them are weak to metal. So, or at least the upgrade you get from metal. Now, you get your E-Tank. E-Tanks are full health restores whenever you need it, so definitely pick those up. You can only hold up to 4, I believe, so I'm gonna shut up for this beautiful music. It is so good. Ow. Okay, so much for that. So yeah, the theme here is really great. Also, these things are very easy to cheese. These things have, well, pretty high chance of dropping whatever items, so if you get hit at all, yeah, full restore right there, and one of them's outside of the map. But I want to say with the music, it reminds me a lot of Silver's theme from, I think, Sonic 06. So that's probably why I love it so much, because I love that theme. But anyway, ow, ass. So, one of the things that you have, oh god, I do not like these very quick platforms. Also, yeah, you're already noticing there's already things we can't get. It's just a 1-up, it's fine. But yeah, you can tell that the slowdown of the game is very much into effect. Now, one of the sad things is that because there's so many Robot Masters, the levels are a lot shorter. So, and since we're on normal mode, things are going to be a little quicker because, yeah. Along with that, I am playing on the PS4, I think it's called the Legacy Collection, Volume 1 or something like that. So, that means I have this ability. I can rewind whenever I wish, and I'm not going to try to abuse that, because I'm actually decent at the game, unlike Mega Man 1. Then again, Mega Man 1 is a lot harder, but I will try to refrain from doing that. Now, this guy, that guy, the weird tin thing, he is drastically changed in the difficult option. Also, do not grab that E-Tank, that is a death sentence, because we don't have the means to get that. Those tin can looking dudes, they will fall apart on top of you in difficult mode, and you have to shoot them while they're down, so keep that in mind. But yeah, one of the major things with the Legacy Collection is I can hold circle on my controller, and it will just do auto-fire, so keep that in mind if you're following along. It's not that much of a difference, it's just I don't have to spam as often. Now we have the fight with Metal Man. Ow. I swear I'm good at this game. Yes, it's just getting into a timing with him, and I completely flubbed up his timing. Alright. Dude, I have a really hard time trying to follow where he is compared to the screen. Man, let me hit you. Yep, there's the hit. This guy doesn't have a weakness as of for right now. He is just weak to the Mega Buster. Man, you are being annoying today, man. I feel okay. You know what? I'm just gonna take the death. I have plenty of 1-ups. Actually, how many 1-ups do I have? Oh, I have 2 because it goes down to 0 and then it's game over. Okay. Well, the good thing is, if you get a game over, it's not that bad coming back, and there's a password system in the game. So, all right. Let me. This is the problem with Metal Man. He likes to just jump like crazy. So, I do recommend trying to jump shot him down and just keep trying to trade with him. Although he's being a pain in the ass right now. Probably because of the LP curse. Alright, hold on. I'm rewinding a bunch of that so I don't get hit as often. So, alright. Trying to follow. See, like, sometimes you need to jump and sometimes you don't. See, that time I had to jump. Actually, that time I don't have a choice. Alright. Come on. Let me kill you. The strategy is just keep jumping around with them if you can. See, now I'm in a bad cycle. There we go. Barely clipped him on his foot. So, yeah, if you find it cheating that I'm using Rewind a lot, it is for the sake of the LP. Because, again, while I'm decent at the game, I am not decent enough to not have to rely on Rewind for some things. There's a lot of annoying crap in this game that can get you killed very easily, so that is why I am resorting to that. And if you don't like it, sorry, it's part of the the Legacy Collection, so that is what it is, I guess. Like I said, I won't try to refrain, or I'll try to refrain from using it all the time, but if it's during a boss fight, I am definitely going to be I'm definitely going to be using it. So now that Metal Man's done, as I said earlier, this game is very unbalanced, or imbalanced, whatever, because 4 of the master, actually, I think it's 3. It's 3. 3 of the masters here are weak to metal. We can either go for wood, we can go for bubble, or we could go for flash. I'm gonna go with Woodman. Change things up. Now, for the timing of these videos, I am not relying on time, I am relying on the amount of stages, because there's 8 masters, oh god. There's 8 masters, so each episode is going to be at least 2 masters, and then once we get to the end game, it'll be 2 levels per episode, so just keep that in mind. Or I guess, in general, it's just going to be 2 levels. But also, we do have the Metal Blade, which I'll show real quick. This thing is sick. It's basically a better Mega Buster that hits wherever, and you can see how much energy it uses. It does not use a lot, and yet it annihilates stuff. Like, it is awesome. And they probably want you to have Metal Blade for this, so jump that. Yeah. Metal Blade is overpowered as all hell. Now, granted, you can go through the whole game without ever using the other busters until the end of the game, but even still, this thing is so stupidly powerful to not use it. Metal Blade is easily one of the most overpowered abilities in, well, Mega Man history. In my opinion. I love it a lot. Like, we could literally just go through the whole stage by only using Metal Blade because it one-shots most enemies. Speaking of, you have this monkey man who will jump when you jump. What the hell, man? There we go. So, yeah. Come on. Also, watch out for the bird thing. Those things are annoying as hell because, yeah, they stick their children on you. Very peachy. But, yeah, they all count for separate item usages, so you could just nuke the entire thing and farm items if you so need it, so. Alright. Will you jump, man? There we go. And kill you. Oh, God, no. Leave me alone, birdies. Actually, I can kill you, too. Perfect. I need some health. Yeah, the music here is not that bad. I love Metal Man's theme, or at least that stage's theme, because it's just so nice. I love it a lot. Anyway, so we can see here. Yeah, just, you can angle the metal blade wherever you wish, at least in a 8-directional pad, so, nice. So yeah, and again, it's very cheap to use, like, not in literal cheapness, but, oh, right, okay, this is the one exception. You can't use metal blade against these ostrich things. I don't know. They usually will always jump over you when you pause, so like that. And we made it to the end of the stage, which I've already spoiled it. That metal is good against wood for some reason. I would think it would be heat, but no, not heat. Not for right now, at least. I am screwing up all my words. But anyway, what you want to do here? Wait for him to throw that, and then just go ham. Yeah. He already lost more than half of his health just from that volley, and he's dead. Oh, Mega Man 2 on normal mode, you are dangerously easy, but then dangerously hard on difficult. W, get equipped with Leaf Shield. And if you're thinking, is that Leaf Shield from Smash? It is. But anyway, now that we've done that, I'm gonna end things off there. So, next time on Mega Man 2, I think we'll be going after Bubble Man, and then shortly after Airman. Lots of men. I don't like that. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.